If you guys watched the last vlog, you know that Gatsby had been diagnosed with nasal cancer. And you will have heard about all the trials and tribulations I went through in getting Gatsby treated. Nasal cancer spreads incredibly quickly. Gatsby's condition declined so fast. It was pretty shocking, and the fact that it was like impossible to get treatment anywhere really made me so worried. I don't know if I can handle this. I was in so much shock. Gatsby has been such a healthy dog. He had just lost all of his weight. Just a few months ago, he started developing a sneeze, which led to reverse sneezing. I thought I would continue on where I left off in the last video, where I had mentioned that one of the students at UC Davis went above and beyond to help Gatsby get an appointment due to a cancellation. Gatsby's appointment, his CT scan, and his biopsy were all for Monday. On Saturday, my parents flew up to be with me because not only was Gatsby in poor condition, but so was I, and I don't know how I would have done everything without them. Because our appointment was so early on Monday morning, I did not want to miss it. So we actually drove up to UC Davis on Sunday. It does take a few hours to drive over. Okay, Gatsby, we're in the car. Are you ready to go to Davis to get better? Yeah? Tomorrow's the appointment. So let's really hope that it is a really good consult. And I got a hotel room for all of us on campus.
Check it out.
Check it out.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's how we cut it.
So we spent the night at UC Davis, and that night was actually really rough. Good morning, guys. I barely slept. I'm so glad that today we're bringing Gatsby in. He was choking the entire night. He was sleeping right here between my parents and me. I was so stressed out too because I didn't know how the appointment would go. I didn't know what to expect.
Gatsby, are you ready to go? Get the consult done, yeah.
Okay. This is where we're going, Center for Companion Animal Health. We're not allowed to film inside of the facilities. So what they did was we checked in, and of course everyone there working already knew who Gatsby was. Okay, so we just dropped Gatsby off. They're gonna run vitals right now. They're gonna test his blood and see how he's doing, and then Gatsby is scheduled for another CT scan later today. Gatsby had already gotten a CT scan done the week before on Monday. In last week's CT scan, the cancer had totally blocked off Gatsby's left nostril and started to eat away at the bone. And then the CT scan done at UC Davis 1 week later showed that the cancer had already spread to the right nostril and had almost already totally clogged it. So the nasal cancer was spreading and multiplying really fast. They told me that it was really good that I brought him in as soon as I could, and that they would need to start treatment as soon as possible. For nasal cancers, the main form of treatment is radiation. There's, like they said, chemotherapy tends not to work, and they can't do surgery on the nose. So it really is just radiation that's used to treat the cancer. The radiation machines that they had at UC Davis were like the top of the line, most advanced technology. Unlike other radiation machines, they would need to shave the dog's face and then mark it up. Their machine was really advanced too. They didn't need to do any of that. This is your head, Gatsby. They molded this to your head. This helps align his head exactly to the same spot each time. With the more traditional radiation treatment, it would take 17 to 21 times that you would have to come in. Each time that he gets treated, he has to be put to sleep. Since they had the newer technology, they said that they can do it in actually 3 treatments with a stronger radiation treatment, but it would need to be done on 3 consecutive days. So we have our appointment for his radiation on Monday. I was just so grateful that we were able to get him in so soon and that the treatment was already going to start. Gatsby's condition was getting worse and worse, I would say. He did have the anti-inflammatories that he was prescribed, so that was good. In the mornings, my dad would take Gatsby out for a walk, and he said that Gatsby would really just not have that much energy. He would not really want to go very far. He wanted to come back, and he was still, you know, sneezing blood. So then on Monday, I booked another hotel, and I drove back up with my dad.
You ready, Gatsby?
The rest of the day, me and my dad would just like kind of just wait for Gatsby. They treat him, and then a few hours later, I can pick him up.
Hey, Gatsby, how do you feel?
Well, after the first treatment, I met with the oncologist again. He mentioned that with radiation treatment, dogs tend to react very well to it. However, it will take 2 to 3 weeks to start seeing results from the radiation.
We're going in to check in. We made it to our room, Gatsby. What do you think? It's a lot bigger, huh? You got your bed there. He has his IV catheter in his arm still. It's in there so that they don't have to like stick it in the next few days.
We did our best to just like take good care of him. We stayed in the hotel because it was like 105 degrees outside. Each morning I would drop him off.
So it's day 2 of Gatsby's radiation treatment. What time is it? 6:58. You ready, Gatsby?
Your destination will be on the left.
Okay, you ready? My dad said he wasn't sneezing as much this morning, so that's good. Okay, I just dropped Gatsby off. They are so nice here. They explain everything. I have so many questions because so many of you guys sent me suggestions, so I do ask them about it. Unfortunately, there's no cure to cancer for dogs. There's only treatments. What that means is that you can't ever cure cancer. It'll come back. For nasal cancer, they said that the median survival time is 1 year. So I asked them yesterday, I said, so that means that the cancer will come back in a year, right? And they said, most probably. That's, unfortunately, and I was asking them, I was like, can't you just, kill all the cancer cells that are there? And they said, yes, but unfortunately, there's microscopic ones that, that can get missed. And the ones that get missed are the ones that survived the radiation the first time. So those cells start to multiply, and maybe the next time the radiation won't be as effective because the cells that survived are the ones that didn't react to the radiation. So it will come back, and we have like a year. So we gotta make it count. I really do. I really am trying to avoid thinking about anything in the future right now because it really is just causing me like a lot of pain.
Since we dropped him off in the morning, after a few hours, we were able to pick him up in the afternoon.
Okay, we're just picking him up. He's kind of like walking all over the place. That's fine. Hey Gatsby, tomorrow's your last day of the treatment. How do you feel? You better get to sleep early. You're gonna get your radiation treatment early again. Okay. See you tomorrow.
Those nights were actually not as bad. Each night when we would go to sleep, he would still be breathing relatively loud, but it wasn't as bad, and I just kept telling myself that, it's gonna get better soon.
Your final day of treatment, yeah? Okay. Are you ready? Let's walk around a little bit, Gatsby. We're a little bit early. High five for good luck. Okay, I just dropped him off again for the last time.
We do have a follow-up appointment in 2 weeks, and then after that, I would bring him in basically every 3 months.
Okay, they just discharged Gatsby over here. He has a certificate, radiation treatment completion. All the people that worked with Gatsby on this. So we want to thank everybody at UC Davis. But now it's time for us to go home, Gatsby. Finally, huh? Yeah? Yeah? Okay.
After Gatsby's treatment, we drove back, and by the 4th or 5th day, Gatsby already had stopped bleeding in his nose. His sneezing was actually a lot less, and his breathing through his nose, before the sounds that would come out of his nose, like it just sounded like it was totally clogged. But 5 days after the treatment, it already sounded a lot better. My dad also noted that Gatsby's energy levels had totally did a 180, that he was already showing signs that he felt really good. Yesterday, Gatsby told me that he is ready to start playing again.
It's feeling so much better, you guys. So much better. Oh, really? Oh, that smile is everything.
He's still not 100%. Right now he's sleeping. My mom bought this natural wool sheepskin over here from Australia. It's all natural, so the dog would really like it. So he has one of these. One of my friends mentioned that I should make Gatsby some chicken feet soup. It has lots of collagen and it'll help him rebuild his body after all of that radiation. So he's like, I'm ready. Look at all those chicken feet. And we're gonna just stick it in the Instant Pot because that's like the fastest and easiest method. So Instant Pot is a pressure cooker. Just gonna put it all in. It's like 1 to 1.5 pounds. 8 cups of water. You can also do it with a slow cooker, but then you're gonna end up doing it for like all day long. And then we set it to soup, and then we'll just start. There it goes. So we're gonna let it go for 120 minutes. Okay, it has been 2 hours. Gatsby's like, I'm ready. I usually put a towel over and then release the steam. When it cools down, it's gonna gelatinize, so it's gonna kind of like turn like jelly. Okay, it's been a few minutes, it's cooled down. Are you ready to taste test? Here, Gatsby. There you go. He's like, oh, that tastes good. It's very nutritious. There's the broth. We'll let it cool down a little bit longer and then add it to our little Tupperwares here. We can put it in the freezer and the fridge. This is what it looks like the next day. It gelatinizes and I just add it to his food. Here you go, Gatsby. I took Gatsby to the park for the first time in a few weeks. Okay, we got to the shade. Look at this park. Before he used to choke. I just dropped my parents off today at the airport, and so it's just us two again. I just kind of want to lay here and stay here forever. Gatsby. I really need to stop thinking about it and just really live in the moment, just like Gatsby here. I'm so glad you're feeling better. I'm so glad. Yeah? We just kind of like hung out and laid there. I really wish that I could say that my mental health rebounded as fast as Gatsby's, but it really hasn't, and it has been, you know, a real struggle for me. Fortunately, UC Davis provides counseling services specifically for this, and it's actually included in the dog's care. Can you believe that? So I made an appointment and I spoke with the counselor, and I have more sessions coming up. The counselor mentioned that I do have something called anticipatory grief. I'm still so stressed out and sad because I'm just thinking that, like, you know, in a year, I'm just gonna be back here and, you know, it's just gonna be the end, and this is like, that's it. It has been really hard, and I know that Gatsby feels better, but for some reason it's I don't. So that's just kind of like what it is for right now. Gatsby's feeling better, and I really just need to appreciate that for right now. So I'm gonna try my best. You know, in the last vlog I mentioned that I felt so alone in dealing with this. So many people reached out after that, and just thank you. Thank you. I want to thank everyone so much for so much support that you guys have shown Gatsby and me to help cover Gatsby's medical bills for not only for now, but also for every single follow-up appointment that we have. The GoFundMe, you guys went crazy on the merch store. Almost everything is sold out now. You guys sent so many packages to me right now. So I thought I would open them. If they are stuff that, you know, this is like supplements or medication, I'm gonna have to, of course, check with Gatsby's vet before I give it to him. My parents already flew home, but they stayed with me for 2.5 weeks, and they're already talking to me about coming back in another month, and we're gonna go on a family trip with Gatsby. So yeah, we really just need to work on enjoying the time that we have together. So yeah, let me go and get the gifts. Look at this. It's all for you. Look. I mean, I'm pretty sure these are all for you. Shall we open some presents? He's like, thank you. Enjoy your gift from Rebecca, aka Joey. This is a pet supplement that a lot of people suggest. The Natural Vet's Guide to Preventing and Treating Cancer in Dogs. This is from Rebecca also. Kicking cancer's butt. There we go. I think she drew this. I hope that this blanket can provide you both with some comfort during this trying time. With all love and support, Rachel and family. Look, another lamb chop. According to Maggie, a Corgi can never have enough lamb chop toys. Corgi socks. Best Corgi dad ever. Thanks, Sherry and Maggie. From Noah, the chubby Corgi and mom. Wilbur and Chan from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. The Elliots from Ames, Iowa. Tritos, a doggy toy. Holista Pet. My name is Camilla and I followed you in Gatsby for about 10 years now. I talked to some of my peers and was able to put this together. Thanks, Camilla. Well, that's what we got. We're so fortunate. Gatsby, you're looking so much better, huh? So much better. You guys know I would do anything for him. I will put the link to our Instagram in the description below. That's where I will probably do most of the updates on Gatsby's health. I can send updates a lot faster than making a video each time. But I really thank you guys all for your support. Gatsby's doing a lot better and he's acting really silly right now. We're really so fortunate to have all you guys as viewers. Thank you so much for watching, you guys.